Kim had some incredible words to say at the ceremony, and I remember you saying that I win at everything, and I don't think that's true, especially when it comes to speeches, but I will try and compete. At the start of this year, when Kim and I planned to get locked down, we didn't expect that you'd all be getting locked down with us. We were obviously so thrilled that you could be here and part of our first special day. And I say first because Kim and I have a few more special days planned ahead. Now, we did try and keep this a surprise, but some of you may already know that we're expecting the birth of our child in June next year. You may also know that we bought a house in Dramana. We've been busy. But what you might know is that Kim's already planning another wedding celebration for us next year to make up for the fact that we couldn't have everyone here that we wanted. For now though, I think we might focus on one thing at a time. With all the ups and downs of planning a wedding during COVID and getting ready for a baby, it's fair to say this year has been one massive roller coaster. I'm so relieved that today could go ahead, and after waiting all year, I'm beyond happy that I can call Kim my wife. Kim, you're everything to me. I love every part of you. Wholeheartedly and unconditionally. It's rough. I love the way you care so much about me and everyone in your life. Your laughter is infectious. You are selfless. You're always ready to attack anything head on and squeeze every last drop out of life. You're an inspiration to us all, and soon to be an even bigger inspiration to our own puny human. We all know you're going to be an amazing mother. You always know how to solve my problems, soothe my anxieties, and you're always there for me, so I never have to go it alone. I wouldn't be half the man I am today without you by my side. And I can't wait to be a parent with you. Where's the sweet spot? Yellow and orange. You gotta leave this one leg up. Is that it? You're as beautiful on the inside as you are on the outside, which is no easy feat considering how incredible you always look. This is undoubtedly the happiest day of my life, and I couldn't be more grateful for you. Kim and I want to thank you all for being part of our wedding day today, and especially want to thank those of you who have gone above and beyond. Thanks to Ian for organising the ceremony at Melbourne Town Hall. To Sophie, Kate, Katie, Joanna, Alyssa and Alex, the bridesmaids. And to Chris, Cody, Aaron, Ty, Terry and Kelly, the groomspeople, who have all helped and supported Kim and I in the lead up to our wedding. Thanks to Warren and Pamela, especially for the cake, which you may have seen. The buttonholes, the flowers, Kim's dress, which is pretty goddamn amazing, and all the support you've given us over the years. Thanks to those of you who made plans on short notice, and to my mum and dad for their support for getting me here today. But of course, the biggest thank you goes to my amazing wife. She's been planning non-stop since January, from dresses to venues, videographers, photographers, gifts and decorations, making and changing endless amounts of bookings, the list goes on. Today would be nothing without you. I'm so glad you can put your feet up at last and dance the night away. And now, for the part everyone but me has been looking forward to, Chris, my best man, has a few words he'd like to say. Don't embarrass me too much, Chris.
Go, Chris. Let's go, Chris.
Whatever you do, you'll be right.
Go on, Chris. Go on. Hey, what you got, Chris?
Hey everyone, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Chris.
Hi, Chris.
I'm Kim's best friend.
Hi, Chris. Hi, Chris.
Nice one.
I'd like to just start by acknowledging how difficult it would have been to plan a wedding during times like this, and what an amazing and wonderful job both Rob and Kim have done to make a night like this happen.
Yes.
I'd also like to turn your attention to Kimberly. Obviously how wonderful she looks tonight. But she's much more than just a pretty face. She's a caring, patient, and understanding woman. Key traits when dealing with someone like Rob. So Rob and I met about 13 years ago. We've been on many adventures together, through the outback, through South Australia a few times, and to Queensland, just to name a few. I wish I could tell you about all the stupid things he's done, but the truth is, I do the dumb stuff, and Rob eggs me on. Whatever happens, he always has your back, and that's just the type of guy that he is. So I'm glad that Rob's found someone that has his back, just like he has my back. But in all seriousness, you've hit the jackpot with Kim, and you guys are a great match. When one of your mates starts dating, you typically see a bit less of them. But with Kim, I'm glad to say that I've truly gained another friend. It's been great seeing you two together over the last couple of years, and it's been an absolute honour to stand by your sides during your wedding tonight. On that note, I'd like to please raise a toast to the next chapter of your lives. The best is yet to come.
Testing. But that hello everybody, and a very big welcome to everybody. And I'm Pamela, if you haven't already met me, mother and bride. So here we are, the third attempt to join these two wonderful people together in marriage. They've accepted all the massive interruptions with incredible dignity and have calmly put this celebration party together like pieces in a jigsaw. On a brighter note, if it had all gone to plan first time round, we wouldn't be here enjoying ourselves together tonight. So, I'd also like to acknowledge all those family and friends who can't be here to celebrate today due to the ongoing limitations. My sister in Sydney was so disappointed it brought her to tears. I'm glad we had a video connection. Kim, I have a few words I'd like to say to you. It's a quote from Helen Steiner Rice, and it says it all, one sentence. And it's, "A mother's love lasts forever. You can't explain it. It just is." From the very first moment I held you, I was on a cloud with my feet above the ground. Now this love of mine has grown into a respect for you as a beautiful and talented young woman with a smile that lights up a room. Your optimism and your generosity knows no bounds. I'm proud of everything that you do. Now you have found Rob, that very special someone you can't live without, who will love you unconditionally as I do. You will. Rob, for loving my daughter, and I'm thrilled you found each other. I knew you were here to stay when I tried to put my car in the garage and found you'd made yourself at home. Needless to say, it's now Rob's, filled with a classic car and all sorts of mechanical Rob things. So it is with that love that I wish you both a lifetime of good luck, health and happiness. To love and be loved in return, and to declare that love freely in front of family and friends is a wondrous deed. What more do you want in life? Cherish every moment and live life to the fullest. Marriage is about commitment, love, support, understanding, and being a good listener. I'd also like to thank Sharon and Phil for raising such a lovely young man who will be a welcome addition to my family. And I'd also like to thank Warren for loving my girls and being there for them at this juncture in their lives. He's been a steadfast, providing, wise and generous support. So Warren would also like to add his voice, but he's got a touch of laryngitis, so he hasn't got a proper voice at the moment. So Warren would like to say that he considers himself an extremely lucky person with 2 gorgeous children, a wonderful daughter-in-law, and a lovely relationship with Kim and Rob and Sophie and James. We both treasure all the times we spend with you and sharing the thrills of your life's journeys. Kim and Rob, we love you both and we wish you every happiness.
Thank you. So my dad
I haven't written a thing. Is that better?
Yeah.
Better.
So this, as I did at the engagement party, is coming straight from the heart. First and foremost, I must be the proudest dad on the planet today. I have a wonderful daughter. She continues to astound me, and I love her dearly. And she's absolutely beautiful today, radiant, stunning, and everything else. I'd also like to thank this beautiful person here as well for forming a wonderful, loving relationship with my daughter, and I'm very proud to welcome you as part of our now very extended family. So welcome, Rob. Sharon and Phil, lovely to have you as part of our extended family as well. So life will never be the same with these two, as we know. And thank you everyone coming here today. It has been incredibly challenging, as we know, but it's wonderful to see all your smiling faces and the fact that we're here for a common purpose, and that is to wish this wonderful couple here the best of happiness and health into the sort of future. They really are tremendous. I'd like to thank everyone else who's actually helped. This type of event never goes without a lot of background work, and certainly to Pamela and Warren, Phil, Sharon, myself a little bit, all the bridesmaids, and Cheryl and Gina, Sophie, of course, I can't miss Sophie out. There you are, darling. And I look forward to spending a bit of time with them. I've been told that I need to put a nail bag on and go and help Rob down at the new house, the wonderful beach shack that they bought, which they will transform into a wonderful home for their future. So, everyone, thank you for coming today. Kim, you are absolutely stunning. Kim quite often says to me, there's one thing about you, Dad, that keeps flashing into my mind. And I said, well, what is that, Kim? And she said, I am my father's daughter. I'm not quite sure what that means, but if there's any traits you see in me, you may well see them coming through from Kim. But she is amazing, and this has been an amazing day that I'll never forget. So, the best of everything to you both, and welcome once again. Thanks, okay. Thanks, everyone.
My audience calls for me.
If Ian is the proudest father here today, I'm by far the second proudest father here today. My God, Kim, what a beautiful ceremony. Not a dry eye in the house. That was amazing. It was just so wonderful to see you both so much in love, and I just wish you that for the rest of your lives. It was so bloody awesome to see. Thank you to everybody who's here. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Pamela, for raising this beautiful young woman. And how did he trap her? Really? He must be a lot smoother on the dance floor than his old man ever was, I can promise you. Thank you, Charlie. No, look, it's wonderful to see everybody here. It's been difficult to get to this point. We've all gone through a lot of trials and tribulations, and it's just great to see you both here and your resilience to make it. I'm very glad that, Kim, you're a part of our family now as well. And I'll enjoy the extended family too. So a couple of sets of in-laws for us to get on with and enjoy. But it's really wonderful. It's great to see you all. Thank you both, and I wish you the very, very, very best.
Hello, good evening. Paul, the music man, told us that everyone was holding the microphone wrong. This is wrong. No, this is wrong. This is right. This is how you're going to hear me. Okay, good evening, everybody. My name's Katie, and this is Kate, and we're very blessed to call ourselves some of Kim's closest friends. To introduce the rest of the bridesmaids, if I could, we've got Alyssa. Woo! And Alex. Yeah! Other St Leonard's school friends, Joanna. A friend from Super 8 Fashion Days. And maid of honour, Sophie, Sister Sophie. Two other bridesmaids. There was going to be 8 of us. Kim's cousin Emma, and then Kim's friend Yolanda was also going to join us, but they're overseas, so unable to make it in person for us. So I'd say a lot of you would think that 8 bridesmaids is a bit excessive. But we feel it's just a testament to how much Kim values and treasures her friends. And funnily enough, Rob was able to equal with the same amount of groomsmen. So it all worked out perfectly. I first met Kim as a young new start at St Leonard's in year 11. She was bubbly, she was fun. She hadn't quite worked out how to put her mascara on just yet, but yeah, we were fast friends ever since. I think our friendship really strengthened when we shared accommodation in schoolies together, bonded over tabletop dancing, DIY bikini waxes, and treats from Nimbin. And yeah, been very inseparable ever since.
Okay, so my first meeting with Kim was both of us drunk on the side of the road at 14 years old, and it was a random meeting, but she seemed so memorable. She was a bit of a wild child, and so I still remembered that chance meeting on a curb of Brighton many years later, when all of the girls became best friends with her at St Leonard's. I was lucky to become friends with her at schoolies and beyond, and really cementing our friendship was when Kim and Katie came to meet me in Europe, and I fell in love with her big heart and her hilarious laugh.
So that trip to Europe was only the beginning of our travels together. I remember very vividly Kim telling me about her plans to stay in London after that trip. She was going to move to London, and yeah, I was blown away with emotions. I think maybe because it was she'd planned this like a week out from leaving. And also I think I was quite envious as well at your confidence at just picking your life up and starting a new chapter. but also obviously sad because, I knew that I wouldn't be seeing Kim every day. My time for living overseas came a little bit later, so I just assumed that I wouldn't be seeing Kim all that often, but I was wrong. It started with her following me to South America and then her annual visit to come and visit me in Ireland and stay in my Harry Potter bed under the stairs, basically, and use my house as a base to backpack around Europe. I think Kim was the oldest person to love a Kentucky tour. Still do. I don't think there are many people that can say that their best friend came to visit them overseas. Not once, but 3 times for me. So it's, a very treasured memories.
So for me, Kim's spirit of spontaneity is very much embodied by Rob as well, which is wonderful. But my biggest example of this in Kim as my friend was only a few years ago. Kim was in Japan, and I can't remember if it was for work or it was for fun or something like that. She was just she was traveling a lot at the time. And I was on my way to work one morning, and I dropped off Kim's godson at daycare. And I received a call from Kim, and she said, quickly, Kate, I need to let someone know. I've decided I'm not going to get my flight home from Japan anymore. I'm going to China right now, but someone needs to know where I am. And I just was like, oh my God, okay. I just laughed and I said, great, okay, love you. And off she went on her next YOLO adventure, and this is one of the many reasons why we love Kim.
So we've spoken a lot about Kim's spontaneity, personality, full of life, loves to shout YOLO. But there was a time before Rob tied her down where she was considering what she wanted in a life partner. And funnily enough, Rob ticked none of these boxes. Some of the items on her list were someone with red hair. Someone with an accent. An older man.
He looks 40.
But thankfully Kim revised her list over time, and she added some things that we would all agree Rob ticks. Someone funny. Someone who's got lots of friends. Someone who has a love of adventure, and a family man.
So as Kim's best friends, we have been grateful to be considered her chosen family for many years. And as her family, we are so happy to see Kim has found all the things she truly wanted in a partner in Rob, her husband. Rob and Kim, in just the last 6 months, have managed to build such an amazing life for themselves. They've thrown an engagement party, they've planned 3 weddings, they've got pregnant and bought their first home. Kim doesn't do things by halves, and we are so thrilled that she has found her other half in Rob. We love you.